Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Philip. This video is a part of a series about YoLink line of smart home sensors, and I'll be showing you how I use them. YoLink is a relatively new brand in the smart home world, and it utilizes a very different communication protocol, LoRa, which is very different from the traditional Wi-Fi, Zigbee, Z-Wave, and other more established brands. At the same time, it provides better range and it uses less power. And since a lot of you have not heard of YoLink and I've had great experiences with them, I decided to make a series to share my experience. This particular video is about the YoLink hub, which is the heart of the YoLink system. The hub is what makes the whole ecosystem work. So I'll go over of what it does and how to connect it the easiest way. So the YoLink hub serves the purpose of the main connection to the internet for all your YoLink sensors. Once the hub is connected to the internet itself, all other sensors are mostly scan and use after that. The range of the YoLink system on one hub is 1/4 mile in open air, and from what I gather, it is better at penetrating walls and even metal compared to the other wireless smart systems. In case if you need to add more sensors or if you need to expand the range of your system, all you have to do is just add additional hubs, which makes the system pretty much limitless. And this is the main reason why I'm sticking with it. I've been told that in the factory, one hub was tested and it supported 300 sensors at the same time. To connect the hub, first you need to download a YoLink app to your phone from either Google or Apple Store. Download, install, and register for an account. It is free. Now let's get the hub out of the box and look at the QR code on the back of it. And here's the QR code. When you launch the app for the first time, you will be given a quick visual tour, so don't skip it because it shows the key features of the app and will make your user experience better in the long run. After you're done with the intro, look for the dash symbol in the brackets in the top right corner of the main screen. Click it and open the QR scanner and place the QR code on the hub under the phone's camera. The hub is recognized and bound to your YoLink account, and now the fun begins. To get the hub connected to the internet, you have a couple of possible methods, so let's dig in on them and go over what works best. As I've mentioned, the YoLink hub is the only device that will have connection to the internet. In return, the hub communicates to all of its connected sensors using the long-range wireless RF signal, and that is the LoRa that we were talking about earlier. This is the reason why YoLink sensors are portable and battery-powered and with long expected battery life, simply because they live in their own low-power consumption ecosystem. Additional bonus of LoRa is extra security. Since YoLink devices are not on the Wi-Fi and not even on the internet individually, it adds another level of security to your smart home. Now let's move on to installation. You want to place the hub in the most centralized location of the area that it will serve. So keep in mind possible further implementations which can take you outdoors, to the front yard or backyard, like it did with me. The hub comes with a power cable and an Ethernet cable. The power cable gets plugged in no matter what connection type you will choose, so make sure that you have an outlet next to the place where you plan to keep it. The Ethernet cable usage will vary based on your setup, so let's go over your options. First thing you need to know is what frequency is the Wi-Fi that you are trying to use, because it will affect the recommended setup. Connecting the power cable gives the green light on the hub, and now we can move to the internet. If you're using a pure 2.4 GHz network, you can start by enabling location services for YoLink app in your phone settings. Then open the YoLink app and click on the hub you're trying to connect. Click the Wi-Fi logo at the top right and go through the prompts to connect to your Wi-Fi using your network credentials. You will also see a blue LED now lit up next to the green power light. Once the connection is complete, the app tells you so and you are done. If something didn't work right in this scenario, you can still connect it using any of the following methods. If your network is a 5 GHz strictly, then you must use a hardwired connection, which means that you have to use a cable. Currently, YoLink works only on the 2.4 band, but since it generates its own network, Wi-Fi is not really needed for this smart setup. Hardwiring is actually the most reliable connection since it has less possible points of failure. To do it, you have to plug in the hub using the supplied Ethernet cable into any open internet port on your router or a Wi-Fi expansion node. I am using the Google Wi-Fi setup in my house. As soon as the connection is established, you will be greeted with a blue internet light. Try to find a place where you can connect the hub and leave it there permanently. Now, if you have a dual 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, which is really the most common standard nowadays, plus you don't want to permanently hardwire for whatever reason, maybe you don't have enough ports or the location is not really good and it's not centralized for your purpose, in this situation, I recommend establishing internet connection using the hardwired method at first. So this eliminates any conflict between the bands during the registration process. So once you hardwire the connection and it's complete, you unplug the cable and connect using the app's Wi-Fi as I went over in the first step. So since the hub already knows the network information from its hardwired connection, now it automatically connects to the 2.4, so it connects to the proper band. This will allow you to place the hub in the location of your choice with minimal wires protruding from it. So these were the 3 methods of installing the YoLink hub. Choose the one that works best for your application and you are ready to start adding various sensors, alarms, sirens, and a lot of other smart home implementation to your house. Check out my smart home playlist where I'll be uploading videos about how I am using YoLink setup. And I already have several devices that I'm using and I have a few that I'm still waiting to play with. I hope you enjoyed this video and will give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel or the playlist to be notified of the new uploads. It's been fun. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the flip side.